What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I'm taking it easy today. Actually, I'm enjoying myself, so to speak. I've got Dan Salio over here with all the drama that's going on with the Eagles. I literally can't believe that. Just let me give this clip.
Why? Doesn't it seem that the Eagles took a shit on Jalen? And the owner and GM did. The owner, the GM, and the head coach took a shit on their quarterback. Why? That's not the kind of attitude and environment I want to go into training camp.
Wow. So we're enjoying the drama that is the Eagles right now with all the stuff that's going on. But let's deal with our own right now. Now, I'm going to say that we've been hearing Jeremy Fowler talking about Dak Prescott's contract, and we're going to make it a priority. I'm not sure I know how much they really know when he keeps saying $60 million cap hit. Yeah, he keeps saying $60 million cap hit. It's only 55. And it was never 60 million, it was 59. So I'm like, how is it that you continuously get this number wrong? If you can't get the basic number right, how do we know that you're right on the other stuff? Be that as it may, we have an interesting take about franchise quarterbacks, great ones like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and Drew Brees, that have left their teams and won Super Bowls elsewhere. Listen in.
$200 million overall in career earnings, plus whatever you made off the field as well. So no doubt that he's willing to do that. I just feel like the pressure on Dak is not a monetary one. The pressure on Dak is just...
Why does it seem like Jerry Jones is more than content to let Dak hit free agency, Mike?
It does, despite what he's been saying. I mean, I left the league meeting when Jerry spoke and indicated that they were comfortable kind of letting this play out a little bit, and everything that we heard down there was like, whoa, this is actually, this sounds like he's going to play it out and be a free agent. And then the Cowboys tried to walk it back, and Jerry and Stephen Jones both saying that it's still a priority to get him done. Now, I've been given no indication they're any closer. And when you've got the potential for $60 million sitting out there, and listen, this goes back to like Kirk Cousins after he collected a couple of franchise tags. Oh, he's betting on himself. Well, it's a lot easier to bet on yourself with, in Dak's case, $160 million off his last contract plus what he made before that in your pocket. All right, that's a lot easier bet when you're at $200 million overall in career earnings plus whatever you made off the field as well. So no doubt that he's willing to do that. I just feel like the pressure on Dak is not a monetary one. The pressure on Dak is just, everything we've been talking about, you can put up the numbers in the regular season and you get to the postseason, this team has got to win. This team's got to advance. We got to see the Cowboys back in the conference championship game and potentially the Super Bowl at some point. So that's the biggest thing for him. We know the pressure on the head coach, but I don't think Dak Prescott enters this season with his knees knocking at the prospect of free agency. If anything, he played well in free agent years before.
No, if anything, he would love it. If I'm Dak, I would love it. Look, barring the major injury, and he's already gone through that, and then obviously the injury can complicate everything for any player in the NFL, but I would love it. Listen, even if they go like 9-8, okay? There are so many fingers to be pointed inevitably on that team, in that organization. He is still going to break the bank next year if he is a free agent. I like the world, like things that would have to go wrong for Dak Prescott to be a free agent and not be highly compensated and sought after. Like, I can't even imagine what that story would have to be for him to hit free agency and for him to not have a long list of suitors.
Wow.
No, again, to me, it's not monetary. It's the lure of being the quarterback of the Cowboys. And who knows?
That's
he may
the
be
problem.
done with it.
It's being the Cowboys
At some point,
quarterback.
Tom Brady was done being quarterback of the Patriots and wanted to go somewhere else. For factors that didn't have anything to do with the team or the fan base or the location or anything like that, But he may say, you know what, depending on how the season goes, enough of this. I got the chance to go elsewhere. Let me go elsewhere with a lot less noise. And I don't know. I'm projecting. I mean, he'll never say that. I've been given no indication that that's the case, but that may be part of it. He may want to play this out and say, let me see what my options are. Let me see what we are. You're never going to get him. I mean, let's say the Cowboys fire Mike McCarthy after the season. We know his situation, obviously. It would be a reboot from a head coaching standpoint, but you're never going to get a full reboot with the Cowboys, right? I mean,
no, that's the problem.
We've been talking about Belichick or whoever. It's going to be a proven coach, and it's going to be a hit-the-ground-running type situation. So I don't think it's going to be, from that standpoint, a la Matthew Stafford, where he said, you know what, I've been in Detroit. It hasn't happened. I can't sit here for another 2 years while we're rebooting. I've got to go elsewhere where I can win right away. It's not going to be that type of situation. It's just going to be at the end of this run with Dallas, at a pivotal point in your career where at some point things are going to start to fall off, do you want to explore the possibility of playing elsewhere? Again, it's not a monetary thing. It's not a worry about suitors type of thing, barring injury, like you said.
That's an interesting take.
But it may be just where he is in his career and what he wants to do and what he wants to see going forward.
And here's the thing that's interesting about this. I believe I've talked about this for months here because, as far as the contract goes, people all assume that that it's just one-sided, that the Cowboys automatically, they offer, you take. But Dak doesn't have to take a contract. Neither does CeeDee Lamb. Now, CeeDee Lamb's situation is different because they could franchise tag him. Dak Prescott could be, you know what? I'm going to be the first quarterback that has the opportunity to truly be at the top of my game and be in major demand should I settle with the Cowboys. And from the standpoint I had said, Dak, I wish you went into the Cowboys office and say, listen, I don't have to sign this contract. You got to give me a reason to want to stay here. You've got to show to me that we're trying to actually win this thing because I've got more money than I'll ever be able to spend. And what I need to do is get a Super Bowl ring. And so is it going to be with you guys where I really want to be, where I always dreamed about being a Dallas Cowboy player? Well, I've lived that dream. My other dream is I want to be a Super Bowl champion. And thus far, you're not showing me that that's what you want to do. And if that's the case, that's fine. That's up to you. I'm going to get my money elsewhere, and I'm going to get my opportunity to win a Super Bowl elsewhere. And peace out. So, yeah, this is, to me, not new. Not at all. And if you're saying I got my pick of half of the NFL, yeah, I'm taking that. All right, good people. I'm going to go back to the Eagles drama now that we've dealt with the Cowboys drama. And I hope that you guys have a great Monday, and I will see you guys at 9 o'clock Eastern. Peace out.